you are.
There I am. Here I am. I am here.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Have a seat, boss.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Good. You're
Cody.
Cody. You're back.
I know.
Man, you weren't looking so good last time I saw you.
I went to jail for like a couple weeks, and then I had to go to the hospital a little bit, but I'm alright.
I'm alright.
I'm alright.
I'm alright.
All right. They those blues they can do some damage to you.
Oh, yeah.
They you know, I was when last year when I was in 4th Avenue.
Yeah.
Which jail were you at?
Towers?
Towers is okay.
Towers.
It's not as nice as that new one with the big TVs and the sunlight.
Right?
Yeah, but I was at 4th, and there was 2 guys who came in within 2 weeks of each other. And one guy, the first guy came in with 120 something pills.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you know, you key through them. The cops roll up on you.
Yeah.
They're slow on the draw, and so the guy came in with 100 something pills. So the whole unit's flying, and another guy comes in with 30 something. So a couple guys flatline, a couple guys OD, but in 1 week, the record was in 1 week, 5 guys. 5 guys, they've rushed in the carts, the med team, with paddles, electric paddles, trying to shock him back to life.
Oh,
Yeah. And I think only one of those guys had a cellie that alerted the COs. Everybody else was like, oh, we don't want to say anything, we don't want to do anything. And they wheel them out. They never come back. They wheel them out, they put the paddles to them, they put them on the stretcher. They wheel them out, and they don't always come back. At least none of those guys did. So you don't know what happened to them. You're lucky you had Happy here and that girl.
I fucking seen her. I seen her and I waved, and she's like, "What's up, Cody?" And I was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "I'm waiting for Smiley." And the next thing you know, I see Smiley coming down. Or I'm waiting. She sits down, and then I'm like waiting for Smiley, and I just close my eyes for a second, and then next thing you know, I'm like, "What the fuck?" Because I mean, I seen her roll up too. I said, "What's up to her?"
Well, you're lucky they were there. Could have been worse. It's kind of like falling asleep in the snow.
Right?
You don't want to fall asleep in the snow.
Want to hear some good news and some bad news?
Love to. What's going on, Happy?
Okay. The good news is I opened up a bank account.
Oh, awesome. Which bank?
Can't remember the name of it.
All right.
It's not B of A or Wells Fargo. That's a positive.
That is.
Now my counselor, she bought me breakfast stuff so I can go to work tomorrow. Well,
Oh, that's right. You start work.
yeah, today.
Gosh.
But stupid me, I go and put all my stuff at my camp and go and get something to eat. When I came back, gone.
The work clothes.
Everything. Gone. Yeah, they took everything.
Do you know who it might have been?
I have no clue. But they were watching me though. They had to been watching me. Don't they have a camera here?
They have a They do, but it's so low res.
Yeah.
Like
You have to literally be underneath it to, yeah.
you remember that time they painted, they scrubbed and they painted all the graffiti off because they had the inspection coming.
Oh yeah.
And the very next night, the graffiti was back. People
Oh,
pulled through and they looked at the videotape, but because the videotape, the cameras were like so bad, they couldn't identify them. That's just garbage, man. In this nice
No,
neighborhood,
they did a bunch of graffiti, and every time I would pass by, it would irritate me.
like dogs pissing on pissing in their territory. Those gang fuckers. Those gang
So
dogs.
I went and bought the paint myself, and I painted over it.
I know you did that, man. If they would have caught you doing that, what would have happened to you?
Oh yeah, you know when you do something like that, when it's gang related.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like marking your own territory. That's like being a blood and scribbling over a Crips.
Yeah.
Scribbling over a Crips thing. I mean, to get that off.
Or put an X on it,
Yeah.
or
You clean that up because you care about this neighborhood. This neighborhood is taking care of you. And those dogs, those gang fuckers who come through this neighborhood, man, you stood up to them. Hey, God bless you, man. Those guys are bitches.
and that's the
Those
thing,
piece
though,
of shits
that-
coming to this neighborhood, spraying their graffiti garbage on it.
I mean, it was just so irritating.
I know.
I walked through here all the time, and then I saw that, I would shake my head. And then eventually, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go get some paint. When I got paint, painted over it, it's like, yeah. I'm sitting here looking around, and it's like,
Hey, well, God
but I
bless
did
you.
it, though.
You know, there's a lot of people on the street that would be too afraid to do that. I mean, they expect the businesses to do it, or if you live in the neighborhood. But they would say, hey, you can't do that because you're street. No, you can. You can, Happy. It's good to know that you're looking after this, your corner. The corner where people take care of you, people look after you, even if Canes is garbage to you.
Oh yeah,
Stupid
Keynes does not like me at all.
Yeah, Canes is Canes.
Yeah.
They're about the money. But CVS,
CVS adores me.
Dollar Store, the Chinese place.
Yeah.
So,
All the good places.
yeah.
Yeah.
You always got a few, few bad
Natural grocers.
headaches.
They put up with me. If I need to use the restroom, you know, hello, how you doing? I just gotta use the restroom.
Yeah. Good. Man, I wish more people were like you, looking out for this neighborhood. I mean, you come and land in this neighborhood, you want to get away from the garbage of Phoenix or the dangers of Mesa. Yeah, you're in Mesa.
Man.
You
Mesa's
think that
a nightmare.
it is?
I
Yeah.
love Mace.
You love it,
Yep.
Do you really?
man. You try to get some sleep around there, you better be sleeping on your shoes.
By buildings and stuff like that. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You better be sleeping on your shoes.
Oh, Phoenix is crazy. You would never catch me in Phoenix again.
I've been in Phoenix. I've been in Mesa.
Oh, really?
Chandler's even, like you said you came through Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
The last few years, Chandler's even getting hairy.
Yeah, that's the next city over here, right?
Yeah, and the scary thing about Gilbert is the cops, they don't want to do anything about it. The cops, because what happens is, you know that if you've read statistics and you look at property values, if you read the USA Today polls and some of the other magazines, Gilbert is one of the safest and best place to live.
Yeah.
They say
That's what I heard.
it's the best place to raise a family. Come to Gilbert. Come to Gilbert. And guess what happens when people hear that? Well, they come and they buy real estate. They start businesses, and that raises the retail value. Real estate goes up. Cost of living goes up. And hey, man, you get all these people coming to Gilbert to live in a nice neighborhood, the safest place. But it's kind of a trick because the cops know, not all of them, but a lot of cops know they don't want to arrest folks for a lot of garbage because when they start arresting people and crime statistics go up, and now Gilbert is not the safest place because now we got people dealing drugs, we got graffiti, we got thefts at Walmart, thefts at all the gas stations, we got home burglaries, we have prostitution, we have drug dealing. Once that news gets out and those crime statistics that are reported nationally with police departments, once that gets out, what happens to property values?
It goes down.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So those cops, man,
Yeah,
that's
the thing, though.
because of the politicians. Because the politicians and money men that are selling out the families in this neighborhood. People who believe it's a safe neighborhood, come in here to raise kids and raise a family. Man.
But that's the thing, though. My social worker bought me a bunch of new stuff to start my job today. And I my little camp. I come back. I went to go get something to eat. I come back, gone.
That's horrible. You know, have you seen there was a black guy the black guy that was wearing all blue, a Scottsdale shirt. Have you seen him around here?
Oh,
That's right.
that was that one dude.
No, there wasn't. I seen a black guy with dreads. You seen?
Oh, were they long dreads?
Yeah.
He's a cool cat.
This guy didn't have dreads. This guy didn't have
Yeah,
dreads.
this one, I don't know.
But he was hanging down at the
He's getting
Circle.
a lot of shit, you know.
This was a black guy hanging down at Circle K. He was hanging down, working the Circle K gas station down at the corner,
Yeah.
and just bulldogging everybody, coming in, checking people out. So I came in to get my water and ice, and he's checking me out, and then he tries to tell me, get walking.
What?
I know, right?
Are you serious?
He's all, where are you from? I said, this is my hood. He said, it's not your hood, it's my hood. I said, you got that wrong. I said, you got that wrong. You got to think about that, brother. And Happy, you know me. Guess who got walking?
He did.
Amen. Amen. He got walking. He got walking. In fact, you want to see it? I got video of it.
Oh, man.
I'll show you. This is hilarious. This guy. I mean, he comes to my hood and thinks that he's going to work a corner. And, gosh darn it, man. And he's going to be able to tell me it's his hood when I've been here for a lot longer. And I got family here. This guy wants to come to my neighborhood.
You silly rabbit.
Amen. Yeah, it's so silly. Now take out those Immer Fuds.